Hi guys, welcome back to the Big Bash Chess Festival. Today we have the XMas Rapid, which is a hopefully 9 round Swiss tournament on chess.com. And here is the tournament so far. I'm here with Lachlan today,
Hey, hey, hey.
and today we hopefully have some great games as it's a rapid tournament and no more sudden blunders. And I feel like this will be one of the best events. We'll have some brilliancies and some blunders. Lachlan, do you have anything else
Yep,
to say?
especially the latter.
Yeah,
We'll hope for a few X claims. We'll hope for a few slipovers, I suppose.
yeah,
We've got
definitely.
14 players lined up, ready to rumble. Looks like all federating from the land down under so far. Kangaroo land.
Yeah, we're still waiting for a few more people to join. If no
That
one else
that
joins,
signifies 2 minutes left.
yeah. If no one decides to join in the 2 minutes, um, we can join, make it 8 rounds. All right, 1 minute to go. I'm willing to join the tournament and stream the first game if
Okay.
we don't have the players. If it goes to 15 seconds without any new players, just join up, Lachlan.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do the same. I'll probably lose the first round.
Well, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to take the responsibility at the end of the day.
Right. Need to join now. And 5. Okay. I'll join for the first round and then I'll leave
Cool.
afterwards. Alright.
All right, I've got Light Neutron. Who's that? What's the name for that? I don't know.
Alright, I've got Matthew.
Okay. I'm buzzing a 2000, so this should go swimmingly, I'm sure.
The same. Let's go some London system. Does the thing change? Yeah, so it's eight rounds now. Okay, we
Okay.
saved the tournament by 1 round.
Cool.
Would have been 7. Alright, he should took. Which one meant to take with this pawn closer to the center, but I don't like it. Like these things could happen. The bishop in the center. How
Mm-hmm.
are you going, Lachlan?
Um, I'm about to get quite livid, but you know,
Yeah.
aside from that, yeah, pretty good.
Nice knight outpost.
Alright, we're both castled now.
Thing. I have to go here. Here. Go here. More aggressive. I have to. That's a problem. How do I counter that? Escape area. Bring out the rook. Now this move here. Takes. Here. 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 Doesn't look good. Fixed pawn structure. I didn't blunder checkmate. Interesting. He's trying to bring his rook in, I think. Using this. I think he'll just go here. I might actually. That's not bad. That's a good idea. Maybe the double rooks. Oh, he has this idea. Oh no. I'm in trouble now.
Oh no, what happened?
Blindness.
Yeah, Specsavers.
I think it's just game over for me. Yes. Alright, I'm just going to resign.
Cool. I guess.
And if I'm pretty sure I'm lost here. What will the yeah,
Hmm.
right. Let me withdraw. I have to go back to clubs. Alright. I withdrew after my game.
Ah, okay. Cool.
All right, any interesting games? Let's see. Michael Barron versus Anthony. Interesting position. White looks all over the board.
Hmm.
All right.
My opponent's going to a deep think here.
Yeah, let me. I probably shouldn't look at your game just yet because of the evaluation reasons.
Yep, yeah. I don't worry, I don't think it'll be revealing much, but yeah, have a look afterwards.
All right.
But let's just say I showed him the light.
Yeah. All right. Looks like Michael Barron's going to do well here. Let's see. Rogers versus Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Dutch. Interesting Dutch. Rogers doing well. All right.
Oh, okay. So let's just say
You
I've
won.
shown Neutron the light in my case.
All right. Oh, you won.
Let's have a look at the games. Well, I won't say who won, but let's just say I've showed him the light.
It said you won.
Hmm.
What happened?
Yeah.
I'm
We'll
going
have
to
a look
check.
afterwards, but I think as for now, they do have the live games. I was going to look at Baron and Anthony's game because
Yeah.
that's still going, but
You beat a 1900.
yeah, not too bad.
Are you going to withdraw from the tournament or continue playing?
Where are the numbers? So how many players are there now? 16
Right.
players. So yeah, I
Yeah.
would withdraw since you did.
Yeah.
Withdraw.
Wait, he resigned?
Yes.
It's a draw.
Which game?
Your one. It's draw position. Queen
Is it
b7.
now?
Queen b7 prevents the checkmate. You give up
Uh,
your
oh,
queen.
really? You have to give it up. I wasn't really sure
Yeah.
what happens after that. I don't think he saw it. He went into a deep think, but he obviously didn't see that line, which is
Wow.
saddening. But yeah,
I'll put it on the board for viewers to see. You go here,
okay.
here. You give up your queen, king e8, and you take this pawn, and it blocks the line of the attack.
Hmm.
And if anything, white's better. If there's one mistake, best move queen 8 takes h3, and then says f3. Wow, got lucky there.
Yeah,
Okay, let's go back to the tournament.
yeah. All right. So I'm just having a look at Collision Roger here. Looks like
Yeah,
White's got a considerable favor here. Um,
yeah. Maybe there's a
but I'm
knight
not
sacrifice.
exactly.
There's the knight
Yeah, I
sac.
was going to say, what's the exact plane here? There must be some
No,
sack or something. I was thinking.
the knight sacrifice doesn't work just yet. You have to bring the
No,
queen
what?
over.
You
I
need some
think
setup.
queen over.
You need the juices. You need to bring all the guys to the party, and then you can take on probably G6.
Yeah.
See what how that goes.
Okay. I think Jack will win this. Okay, let's look at James Hartley's game. Flipside versus Harvey 1002.
Okay.
And he's worse in his game. It's a very messy position. The king's in the center. Wow, what happened here? Modern defense. He played some hippo against the CM, and he's in a better
Okay.
position.
He's in a position. That is one way to put it. Yes.
In a better position. Wow. Wow. This might be quite a big upset here.
Hmm.
Oh, any other results so far? Seagray
Um.
won his
Uh,
game.
okay. Good. Good. Good.
All right. Another game just finished. Maybe.
Cool. Looks like Rogers is taking a 4-point lead. Like we said, but he hasn't swung the queen over it
Yeah.
as well. So
Oh yeah.
decided to take a juicer here.
Yep. I'll let this. Okay, it's +6. I think bringing over the queen is not the correct move here. What is the correct move? What if you sacrifice the rook? Does that work? Wait,
Uh,
sacrificing the
let's look.
rook is the best move. Oh, it was played. It was played.
Oh my goodness. Let me look at that.
Sack the rook.
Sack the rook.
Wow. Wow. I was thinking there must be a sacrifice. It's not the knight sack because of the bishop. Then I
Bishop, yeah.
realized rook.
Um,
The, rook-
hmm.
the king's so
Is
weak.
there like a bomb cloud here then? No, that doesn't work.
It's
Queen's
force
5.
mate.
Okay.
There's no way to stop the mate
Wow.
if you go here. If you bring up the rook, queen goes to
I think
h8.
he's got maybe one spite check and that's about it.
You have to give up your queen, give up the rook, and then it's mate. So queen
Wow.
takes c2, king takes c2, rook c8 check, king b1. Oh, he
We
resigned.
don't get to see it, unfortunately. We get a
Yeah.
resignation. Seems to be pretty common today, from what I can hear.
Yep. I'm
Anyways,
going
moving
to.
on to the next. Who we got left? We still got Beat and Aaron going on.
Yep. I'm
Let's see
just
what
going to
Anthony's got.
analyze that. I'm going to analyze the
Oh
game
yes,
that
go.
just was played.
Go.
If Jack wanted to, he can submit this to the Brilliancy Prize. Yes, it's a
Uh-huh.
brilliant move.
I wonder if... Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't the most accurate game, but it's a great attack.
What does it mean if your game gets a little medal besides that? Do you happen to know the code there?
Hmm?
If your game has a little medal beside it in your history, what does that mean?
Wait, which game? Oh, it means tournament.
The one I just played. Tournament, yep.
Yeah, tournament. Yeah, this was an amazing move. Wow.
Wow, great stuff.
In good form as well. Alright. Who's still going? Do we have Michael Barron still playing? Yes.
Yep. We
Let's
got
look into that game.
Baz is retreating with the knight, which is interesting. Wants to redevelop it, maybe on c6, I'd suppose, or I guess this is a bit of an outpost on on
Yeah,
f5, but did he just lose a pawn there?
yeah.
I'm gonna say yes. I think my question was answered.
The
Has he got
position
the block of
is
the knight?
crumbling. Yeah. All that. Yeah, he loses the queen, and he might resign here.
Ooh, that is
Oh,
rough.
he put up a good fight though.
Yeah.
All right. All right. James Hartley's still trying to fight his way. He's still in a worse position, but he cannot take the f pawn because if you take, you have
Does that
a
discover?
bishop's. Yes, bishop take, bishop sacrifice, and you win the queen.
So I'm assuming he needs to ignore that H pawn and just push P in the middle.
Yeah. Now he can take the
Or
g4
take
pawn.
things, yeah. Exactly right. Take things, open his rooks
Even
up.
with the knight
Um,
looks good. You don't want to trade. You do not want to trade. This position is really bad for white.
hmm.
And maybe this will happen. Yeah. It's bad you're losing the h pawn as well.
He's pushing H.
And he's losing the b pawn too. The b pawn is dropping.
Okay. What's the counterplay here? If I was playing this, I would probably. I don't even know. You'd have to try and reroute the knight somehow, but they're a bit difficult.
You need to look for tactics.
Yeah,
Now bishop h6 and you secure the pawn.
sure. Yep, and you're too late to take that knight because by the time that happens, the pawn will be taken, defending the bishop.
Yep. Well that's alright also. Into the fire. Also, yeah, we just have these two more games left.
Yep, and Dragon Knight's game. I mean, it's evaluating about equal, but let's
Yeah,
say it's pretty difficult to win for either side.
yep,
All right, and Flip's having a. I think he is going to reroute the knight, like we suggested.
yep. It's
Try and
not
get
the
those
greatest.
involved. I suppose not the greatest according to eval and maybe us as well. Um, yeah, we don't know where that knight's ending up at the end. Um, what's the ultimate destination? It's on a pretty good square, but it's not outposted either.
Yeah. Okay, slides the rook
All right.
back.
Meanwhile, LCB is okay. Did he? Let's have a look.
Is that a free pawn? No, it's not. If you take on e6, the rook e7. Wow, being tricky. You win the pawn. And he falls for it.
Oh,
Wow. Are we going to see rook e7?
oh my goodness!
Ooh,
Luckily, um, yeah, I don't think that's too difficult to find, even for a 1500. Um, we all are taught that when there's a king and a piece and it can get pinned, well, you can say goodbye. You can kiss that piece goodnight. Unless there's some tricky tactical counterplay, but in this case, there's no saving it.
yeah. And his
You
time's
take the
going to be
pawn, but
low
thank you very
now.
much.
This time he's not getting back unless if he plays really fast. Okay, he tries this way.
Okay, he tries this. Yep, commendable. Oh
Okay,
no, what is he doing? He's gonna get pinned again.
king d6. I mean, rook d6.
No, don't let it happen twice.
Oh no, rook d6 and rook takes f5. It's okay.
Ah,
Bishop can take the b2 pawn whenever also.
You can also move the king technically. It is quite thematic that you've been,
Yeah.
um, in a pin twice. Relative pin. No, an absolute pin, rather.
Oh, yeah, the reason why he didn't take the pawn is because of fork. Now he can
Ah,
sacrifice the rook, I think. It's like the rook on
sack
d5.
the rook.
And you get... Oh no, it doesn't work. At the end of the line, it doesn't work. He might be coming back here.
There you go. All the way retreating back move. Oh, no, I guess he's looking after that pawn.
There's
Oh
a...
wow.
Oh, it's not a fork.
There's a knife fork, but it doesn't work.
No. Oh, the eval bar.
Backwards retreating move. Okay.
Yeah. Hang on. He had a move. He had a winning move. He
Hmm.
had a win. I didn't see it. Alright.
Whoa.
Okay, he's getting slaughtered now. Mate in one.
Jeez Louise. Main one.
That's unfortunate.
Slide that rook, and wow.
He had chances, but didn't take them.
Absolutely did.
Wow, great
Oh,
upset.
okay. Mm-hmm.
Next
Now we're
round,
getting now
son.
1 second. Oh my goodness, on LCV's board here.
Oh, there's another one.
Getting down to
I
zero
didn't realize.
seconds. Oh my goodness, he's getting really down to the low integers here. Okay, he's getting a queen.
No resign?
Can he draw
Come on.
this? Let's say no.
Yeah. Wow.
Beautiful. Nice start to the round.
Right, round two.
Alrighty. Yep.
Let's see some of these pairings.
Cool. So I can
Okay,
see a Baron and Matthew. I can see a Rogers and Snake.
nice. Alright,
Alright,
let's
Baron's
see.
going for Sicilian, looks like.
Oh no, English, nice.
Yep. And modern system on the right, on the king.
Yeah.
Cool. Meanwhile, Jack seems to be replying with a Caracan, but also, what is
Khan.
White playing exactly? There's like a CNE pawn situation.
Oh yeah.
C4, E4.
Some people play c4, e4, but that
Yeah.
invites e5.
Well, yeah. All
White
right.
would know what he's doing.
Baron's opponent Matthews is putting his queen up. He might be going for a long castle, perhaps. He's leaving the option open either way.
Yeah. Alright, doubling
All right. Yeah,
doubling
and I
these
think
pawns.
that's pretty revealing as to his castling plans.
Knight c5 looks good, yep. Threatening the
Wow.
fork.
Yep.
Yes. If he castles, it's still the fork. So queenside castles, or I have to... Okay, gives up the pawn.
Okay. Yeah. Losing a pawn with tempo. That's something to think about.
Yeah. Alright,
All
he'll
right.
slide
So
the
you probably
knight
retreat
back.
back. Yep. Slide it back. Jump to that
Might
deep
have something
pocket and
better. Maybe knight e4.
yeah.
Knight
Yep.
e4 to go to knight g5.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably a better threatening move because it comes with somewhat of a threat, a fork
Yeah.
technically, but whether or not it's winning or not, who knows?
Yeah.
Speaking of winning, I might check in with Jack Rogers and Snake.
Yeah.
All
He
right.
went knight e4, and the eval bar goes
Oh,
down a
okay.
bit. You can trade the bishops. Okay.
Cool.
Michael Barron's still much better. Let's see any other games.
Yep. Just have a look at Harvey and Gray here. What are these guys got? This
Let's
is
see Tom's game. We have a King's Gambit.
really who's the
Yeah,
gambitter?
Tom.
Tom's gambiting. Okay.
Interesting, and he's already much better.
Yeah. Let's go back to the beginning. Did the opponent know theory?
Yeah,
Not particularly. Yeah, he gets a d4 push right in the beginning, which really helped him out, I think.
yeah. Now how does he have such a big advantage? Just pawn up. Okay. Here's the center. I mean, what more could you ask for?
What can you? Yeah. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah. All right, light neutron, Zane big muscle. We have
Hmm.
Nimzo Indian,
Okay.
Leningrad. Interesting. There's been quite a few moves in
And
this game.
okay, yep. Neutron's
It's
going for the
pretty
very Russian
even.
approach of yep, moving his A to B rook to the way he can defend a pawn. Very Russian move.
Yeah,
All right, and a backwards knight retreating move. I think he wants to swap off some juices here, and we'll see if that happens.
yeah. Back to Michael Barron's game. He is obliterating his opponent. He just won a bishop.
Oh my.
You have to stop tactics. You have to go knight g5. Only move. Only move. Knight g5.
Yep, hitting with tempo, and that bishop may fall after that.
Knight
And
g. Yep. Knight g5.
yeah, he is thinking here for a minute. Okay, but he does go for it. Obviously, thinking of the right line. Where's that queen going? Who knows? But the bishop may be going into the graveyard. We'll see.
So we have two pieces under attack here. One will go.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure, yes.
All right, there he
And there
goes.
goes the bishop.
Yep.
Queen take
I
probably.
think Baron somewhat gets the cool position award so far.
A4. A4, A5. Bringing in the rook. That seems nice. Not bad.
All right,
Like,
slide into the C file.
trying to get to the
Let's
knight
see the
to
ideas there.
f7.
Ah, yeah, interesting.
If you take the pawn,
All right,
queen takes. Don't you have knight? E6. Alright. Rook
I think
E1.
Baron made the right decision. I don't think it's worth taking in
Yeah.
particular. Plus, if he takes it, undoubles his pawns. I suppose might be a little bit weaker. Who knows on the the A and B. Oh, sorry, the one in second
Yeah.
rank. Hmm. Baron's having another think here, using some time. He has got it, so why not? Okay,
Okay,
he's
A4.
gonna push out. What is it? Gonna push Andre up the board.
A4, A5, A6, A7. Queen. Checkmate.
Yep.
That's his plan. Maybe
All
Rook
right. Is he
C1, maybe at some point.
lining up with the king? So I think he might be looking to.
A5. I like
Yeah.
A5. A5 doesn't seem too bad on the evaluation. A5 was played. Are we going to see trade? Yep. Queen takes. And we'll see Rook C1, maybe Rook B1, Rook A1. Those are all strong.
Yeah.
All at the king. And
Yeah.
there's a
Okay.
Rook
I sort of saw this
sacrifice.
coming.
Doesn't work.
I was wondering why he's lining it up with the king, and I can only imagine that it'd be a sack at some stage. But the problem is he has those double pawns that are gonna do things. But then again, Black has that Harry pawn that can push and ask some
Yeah.
questions. So
And another pawn
it's gonna
falls,
be a tough
maybe.
game. Yeah. I can imagine he might try and move his king, and oh, okay, I was wrong. So he wants to do a block. Might be a little bit weakening. We'll see. I guess that B pawn becomes a little bit loose in some lines.
Yeah.
Especially if he gets his rooks involved. Don't he defending everything with the king? You don't want to have your rooks on defense if you're black. You want to try and create those H pawn pushes and
Yeah, maybe
at least bluff
D4.
and act like you got something.
Does D4 work?
D4.
It's not the best.
Well, it opens up his king too. Is the problem?
Yeah, his king's already pretty weak. Black's king. Maybe queen B4 or queen C3. Queen C3. Okay, rook B1.
Yeah. So like I was saying, this you don't want to be playing defense with black, but if you're using your black king to or your pawns to defend, then we'll see if that works out.
Yeah.
Okay, king's going for a little stroll. Nothing wrong with that on a
Maybe
nice
D4
Tuesday
now.
morning.
D4 now. D4 takes. Very devastating.
Hmm. Yeah, there's no taking there. I think he has to leave it.
Might even be a rook sack. No, that doesn't work. There's a queen here, but you'll be able
Oh,
to go
okay. So
here.
yeah, I think Baron's sort of conceding that H pawn push is a bit scary. And I sort of understand that thought
Yeah,
process. You don't want to give any counterplay. You just want to shut it down and get your pawns up and convert.
yeah.
It's yeah. All right, now I can imagine Rook Baron might try and shove that Rook in the H4 and call it a day.
Mm.
And I think there's much I can do after that. So maybe some spite checks, of course.
And the queen back, safe.
Oh, never mind. He's covered all his spite checks. He doesn't appreciate those. Then he does allow that pawn push, but I guess he's planning on pushing then, if in this line that we're seeing here. Yeah. Okay.
And Tom's just won his game. He's on 1 out of 2.
Oh,
Light Neutron
fantastic.
and Zane Big Muscle drew their game.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Tom winning with a resignation. King's Gambit showing its strength there.
Yep. Okay. Now take the pawn. I'm assuming. Yep.
All right. Yeah. I think
Oh,
Baron's looking pretty strong here. I might even check in with some of the lower seats here. We might even check in with
yeah.
Anthony. He's got
Let's see
why do I do a
Jack.
homework? 1200.
Let's see Jack's game.
Where's Jack? What's he up to? Castling?
It's a slower game. Slower game. Only move
It is a bit.
15.
Yep.
And Jack has doesn't. Oh, Jack's slightly worse actually.
Hmm.
Wow. This must be the pawn structure or something. How is Black worse? Maybe because some of his pieces aren't in the game as much. That's a nice move.
Hmm. Yep. Centralizing the knight, getting them maybe that closed CD structure, pawn structure here, and
Yep. Yep.
I guess his modern bishop there is a bit worse. But maybe he can reroute. Who knows? Maybe he can push Harry and reroute a bit.
Yep.
All right, yeah, and I'm assuming he's taking with E to close that up. We don't have any well, not ISO'd, but interfered pawns with the pieces sort of blocking the pawns behind.
Yeah.
All right, let's maybe do some scouting here. Oh, there's been another move on Jack Rogers, and I just saw a queen promotion on Baron's board, so I think that's probably not worth spectating much anymore. I don't
Yeah.
think there's going to be any stalemates, but we'll see. Anyways, back to
Yeah.
Rogers. He's going for a rat bishop rerat. Remember we've seen this before in the round robin games. We had that sort of bishop reroute.
Oh yeah, we did.
But that was for defending purposes. It's for attacking. I think they're both maybe going for the same idea. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely.
He obviously did like his bishop now that it's closed up on the
And
d-file.
Michael Barron just won his game.
Okay, let's have a look with Gray and Harvey. What are they up to? Looks like
Oh, is that a
Black's getting it
sacrifice?
pretty
Oh,
nice.
look at this nice
Like
sacrifice
which
by
board?
Jack Rogers.
Let's have a look. Snake in my boot. Oh, okay.
The eval bar's not loading, so let me refresh this game.
Mine's just on a full 0.1, so
For some reason, I'm not getting any eval bar. Oh
and
yeah,
after
it
king
is
takes, my eval
0.1.
seems to be completely zeroed out. All right, knight in the center, attacking a juicer.
Yeah, and that's a mistake.
Hmm.
Why is that? Because you have a knight f3 check. He had knight
Oh
f3
wow,
check. I'll go back. We have knight f3. Oh
and then
wait, no,
take the
that's a
rook.
mistake. That's a mistake. Sorry, I
I
am
guess you have to give it the
overthinking.
two pieces. Not amazing, but
I think you
yeah.
have something like this actually. Yeah, there's a counter sacrifice. Yeah, don't listen to me about that.
Okay.
White's
Man,
better
this is
again. Never mind. Sorry, my
really
eval
now.
bar.
The eval, I think your eval's gone a little bit toasty
Yeah,
because um yeah, if I was white here, I don't know exactly what I'd be playing for. I mean, you might
looking
have
for
some like
tactics.
weird sack.
Rookie one.
Yeah,
Rookie one. Rookie one looks good.
see what gets
Rookie
played. I'm
one
sure
does
Snake in my
isn't.
boots is. I'm sure he's shaking in his boots. That's all I can say.
Yeah. All right, let's check up on the other game. Anthony lost both games, unfortunately.
Oh no, this leaves three games: Harvey, Flip, and Jack. And Snake in my boot. He does decide on a Rook H4 move. I guess it's sort of blockade, but that does call the question of a fork. Yeah, and I think Black is asking that question. Can I fork you?
Yeah.
I
In
think the
flip
answer might
side,
be oh,
the flip side, Dragonite is a drawn position rook in game.
okay. I think Black has a fork here of some sort, but I don't know if it's devastating or not.
Yeah.
Um, Although Black is really going for quite
Oh,
minor
Jack
details here.
Rogers
He's
is
going for the
much better.
pawn on the b file. Yeah, I still don't know about the Rook b8 move. Maybe I'm mistaken, but there might be bigger tactics to be looking for than winning that pawn. I
It's
guess it is
a
weak.
it's a weakness, yeah.
I think he also wants to activate that knight. Maybe take c4.
Maybe later on, if the rook b1, big mistake. You have knight takes c4. That doesn't look
Um,
good.
hmm,
That's not a good move.
Drop him back. Hmm.
Queen e4 maybe. Queen e4 is the move I think is the best move. Queen e4 check. Gets the queen into the game. Queen check f3. Um,
Hmm.
tough here. Maybe queen e3. Rook e1. And then you win the pawn here. Oh, you got queen e4. You found it. Nice.
E4. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Yeah, he goes to the check. Entering a pin, but it's still great for Black. Obviously, there's some tactical ideas here.
Trying to self pin himself. And he's going to win the b pawn.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, let's just say I might prefer Black in this board.
yeah, definitely. Once the b pawn falls, all the other Pawns will fall, his position will crumble, and black will win this game, I'm pretty sure. Any other
Hmm.
results?
I can only see some sort of entering equal positions, just according to the eval, although I haven't looked any deeper than that. Um, I think the Rogers game is quite entertaining at the moment. I mean,
Yeah,
we're gonna have to see some tactical ideas from Rogers, which I think he'll be able to procure. I'm sure.
yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Oh wait,
Um,
what was I thinking? Queen F3 is completely losing, sorry.
Queen F3.
Sorry,
I didn't
that
thought that.
just
Queen
blunders the
F3.
queen. Sorry.
Yeah, it does a
F3,
bit.
F3, and now we
F3
have
and
Queen E3 now should be the best move. Queen E3 played.
finds it pretty succinctly.
So many weaknesses. B4 is play. If B4 is played, you still lose the pawn.
Yeah, that pawn is toast. I've given up thinking about that pawn. I'm thinking more like, how does White get his counterplay? Maybe sliding the. I mean,
What
it's
about?
very hard to find a move.
Yeah.
Sometimes all you can do is stare and watch his
Yeah.
time go down into the red.
All right. He's got less than a minute. Well, I
Funnily
can't
enough,
find
this
any
whole time
review.
he's. Oh, okay. So
G4.
I
Wow.
think that enables
Do,
the fork on G5, though, doesn't it?
you can win the knight. Knight. Queen takes F4. Yeah.
There is that too.
Even pawn
I think he
takes.
valued the G file a lot, so he's going to have to move something here.
Yeah.
Geez, no matter what you move, it's a tough next move.
Yeah. All right. King F2. And can you sacrifice the knight on C4? No, you can't. Sorry. I know the rook can take,
Hmm.
but let's say if the pawn takes.
If the pawn takes, I think it might have some merit.
Yeah, we need the rook out, but rook B2 looks really strong.
All right, he's
We
going to
have
take a H file. What to take it back with? I'm assuming
the
the
pawn.
queen.
The pawn
Well, if
because
he
rook
opens up
B.
the pawn, he does get that queen skewer.
Yeah, but should be fine.
I guess it is getting down to these 20
You can even
second
sacrifice your
red
queen, I
flags.
think.
You know? That's
You
what I
can
was thinking.
sacrifice.
Yeah, if you were to give up the
Oh no,
queen
you
for two,
can't.
then
You can't. Sorry.
otherwise, otherwise, I'm thinking. Wow, I did
Ooh,
not see that coming.
that's a big mistake. But he's still better.
Okay, now he's just gonna give a check, I assume.
And now he'll win the rook. It is back to even if Queen F3 is found, I think. Or couldn't find the move.
Another check.
Don't take the rook.
The check, and his king's running. That's the problem. He's going for a Tuesday afternoon jog. Okay, he's just gonna take a pawn and open up his king. It's
Now the
odd.
rook's going to come in.
Yeah, finally White might get some counterplay on, let's say Black's king.
Yeah.
Okay, he might take the pawn. We will have to see.
Do not take the queen. It's a drawn endgame.
Oh no.
Did he take?
Yep.
Oh. Maybe not a
Yeah,
drawn
I think
endgame. It's a tough endgame.
yeah, this is tough. I mean, Rogers is going to be okay with this.
Yeah. By the way, Harvey 1002, I'm pretty sure beat Seagrey. Big upset again.
Okay, well done.
Harvey beat two strong players.
Looks like Dragon Knight's entering a
Is
strong position with flip. One pawn, one rook.
yeah.
Depends if black can play right, but he has got the extra pawn. He just needs to trade that rook and
Just checking.
shuffle back and forth.
Yeah, so Harvey beat
Let's go
both
back to
Flipside and Seagrey. So wow, that's a good
oh my goodness,
achievement.
we got getting down to the single seconds with Snake here. This is getting quite intense.
Yeah.
2 seconds. Oh my goodness, he's got to move. Okay, he's finding faster moves here.
After this, we need to
Seconds,
see Flipside's game.
100%. All right, he's going
Oh
to give a
wow, Flipside
resignation. Let's go back to Flippy. Flippy, what have you got? Is this going to convert into a draw? We'll have to see.
is he? All right, I think this will be a draw.
They are going to play it on just to make sure everyone suffers enough while they're waiting
Yeah.
for the next round. Nothing like a good spot check every now and again.
Yes. Nothing much to think about.
And this all came from a Sicilian.
Yeah. Do you think White's still trying to play for a win here? You can trade the rooks. It's
Absolutely.
still a draw. Trade the rooks. Still draw.
I can't imagine why else he'd play on. I mean, he must be imagining that. I guess he must be imagining a position where black sacrifices the rook and he gets um,
Yeah. Here we go.
the rook in exchange for the pawn. But that's just a draw. Okay.
Yeah.
Are they going to take? Okay.
Okay.
Well done. Well done. Another round down. I like the Rogers game.
Round
That was very fun.
three.
Um, round three. Let's see what we got.
3 players and 2 out of 2.
3 players on
Michael
2 out of
Barron,
2.
Harvey 1002.
Rogers.
Okay, let's look at Michael Barron's game first.
Okay. Baron and
Okay, we have
Harvey.
E4.
All right. Yep, he's gone for e4. He's gone for a win. E4 equals win. D4 equals draw.
French.
Baron's gone.
French. Ooh.
French. The question for me is, will Harvey accept or
Let's see.
decline?
Garage. Okay, this will be very theoretical.
All right, so a technical declination of the French.
Yeah. Let's flip the board over
And
to
Baron's going for
Michael's.
a modern, of course. All
Oh
right, let's
wow.
flip it over. He's
I'm
going
just
for a
flipping it
modern
over to see.
French.
Alright. Yeah, he must know the theory, even though it's not great in the eval bar.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna check what the
A nice
other.
pairing as well with Dragon Knight and Rogers have a nice pairing as well. That should be pretty
Yeah.
even matched,
Yeah. What type of
or at least
opening
somewhat.
is this?
He's got a modern setup,
Yeah, we have a
as is for Baron.
Levitsky attack by Rogers.
Yes. Yeah, this almost looks like a Queen's Gambit, but it's not quite.
Yeah, it's also close to London. London set up
Yeah,
without the
on the
bishop.
white side, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let's go back to Michael Barron's game.
Okay. All right, and he's developing the queen in the middle here. Does he want to take back with the queen? Is that right?
The pawn.
Nope.
Be
This
safe.
is a bit high level then. I don't know. Don't know why
He
I'd
needs
be
to
blocking that.
develop. You don't take with the queen. The queen will become a target.
Yeah, he must be going for the. Well, obviously his modern setup allows for the queen there, so I sort of get that. Where's his knight going as well? I'm wondering.
D3.
Let's see what Baron plays. He goes for e7. Where does he want to route his knight there? I can maybe
He wants to
assume.
castle.
Yeah, wants to castle, and then what's the future of that knight? I don't know yet.
Yeah. The knight on E7 will complement the knight on C6 if the knight comes out that way.
That's exactly
But
right.
then
Yeah,
this
that's what I'm
way might
thinking.
not.
But in terms of like attacking intentions,
The knight might come out to A6 actually.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. his knight might come onto the wrong file, and also even if it did arrive on c6, what's the attacking option? I don't know.
Actually, we have
It
c5
might
at
be a
some
bit of a
point.
gradual. Yeah,
c5, then
that's
the
right.
knight
It might
comes
have
to
a bit of a
c5.
gradual situation. I see. I see. Yeah,
Yeah.
placing the pawn with the knight there, probably a good idea.
If I check
See
this,
what Brad comes up with.
this position has actually never occurred before.
Really now. What
Apparently.
was the differentiator? I wonder. Probably the bishop move,
Yeah.
I'd assume. All right, he's going to pin that knight. He's going to castle. Sounds about right.
This position's never happened.
Wow. Okay, cool. We're into uncharted territory, guys. So check on your exploring caps.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Yep. All right, we have Tom versus Flipside.
All right,
What do we
what's Tom
have?
up to?
We have a
Tom
Sicilian
played a modern last time, so we'll see if he's
dragon.
changed it up. Okay, he's gone for another modern as well. This looks like like a dragon's essentially. Rook taking something there, and knight's gonna take possibly.
Or the queen. Tom's in a very nice position.
Okay, queen taking, and nice attack on the rook.
Yep. Eyes on the rook.
Um, yeah, that knight's also got nice outpost on
Ooh.
G4 there.
The H pawn looks weak.
Very true, yeah.
Does Queen G3 work? I think Queen
Oh,
G3
is there any
does. No, it
defense for
doesn't.
G3? I mean, what about something as simple as Queen F2, to defend that? I guess you get the rook
Maybe
attacking
just
then.
double up. Yeah, that's the
Hmm.
correct move.
Wow, well done. Yep, Kalish taking his principled approach, getting all the juices involved before going for any loose pawns.
Yep.
He's got some devious ideas. I'm wondering why those two knights want to be in particular.
Yeah.
But imagine the knight wants to go to c4 maybe. But also that knight can also go on the g file with the outpost. So
Yeah. Oh wow, there's been a lot of moves in what I do my homework versus Matthew.
okay,
And
where's
White's
Matthew
much better
here?
already.
All right, what's the idea for white here? I would probably activate my rook here now. No.
Rook D7 does work
Yep,
maybe.
that's exact.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
he
Yeah,
played
where's
it.
that queen going to help? It's not very easy. A rook can't defend. The queen can't do so much except for that. Um, Also, what about uh? Hmm,
But you can sacrifice the rook here. If queen
really
takes,
now?
bishop D5. You win
Oh
the
yeah, the
queen.
pin. Yep. I wonder if he'll see it. Yeah, I should have seen that straight away. I was thinking the reverse order. I was thinking bishop d5 straight away for some reason, but obviously that doesn't
No,
work.
you lose the
Rook
rook.
takes is much stronger.
Bishop
Rook
D5.
takes is obviously a lot stronger. We'll see if Matthew can take the queen here. Pin and tail on the donkey, they
Oh, he
say.
missed it.
Okay.
He missed it.
Well, he was afraid of his pawn getting taken. That's all. That's all you can say.
You could win a pawn yourself.
Yeah.
And now there's
Speaking
mate
of
in the
pawns getting taken,
evaluation.
I'm trying to.
Okay, he just blundered mate.
Oh, is there?
He
Which
just
board
blundered
was this?
this one.
Oh.
Okay, Matthew won.
Oh no.
I'll tell them.
That's no good. Okay, fair enough. Let's have a check with Zane Big Muscle. I think he's one of the lower seats, so I might check out what's going there. Looks like White's going for a bit of an advantage, so that's cool. Bit tricky though. Bit tricky of an endgame. One rook,
Yeah.
one knight for each. Two
Now let's
pawns,
go.
but that pawn's looking
Wh-
very weak, to be frank.
which game are you on?
I'm looking at Zane Big and LCV,
Same
the
week.
low seats at the moment, and he's got a bit of a
Yeah.
weak pawn. I don't know who's going to stop that getting taken. But
Yeah.
anyways, both got weak pawns. Let's have a look at the times here. Check. Let's have a look at Rogers again. What's he up to?
Oh, you just blundered the knight. Yeah, white's
Oh, in
much better.
Zane's game.
Yep.
Oh, what happened in Zane's game? Let's have a look.
He had to give up the knight.
Oh, what? I had to, did he? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's technically a tactic, so good on him. All right, now that so this game's looking good for LCV now, so that's good. I was just looking at Rogers prior to that, and
Yeah.
looks like
Michael
the
Barron is worse, actually.
oh really?
Never mind, the
Look at Harvey
computer
here.
is being annoying. It's a drawn position, sorry.
Sometimes it gives
Yeah.
you a bit of an accurate evaluation based off some weird computer line, but as for the
Yeah.
human ideas here, I mean, obviously that knight wants to get to e5 for white, but that other knight's being tricky defending that. Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah.
the human ideas here are. Obviously, get some development from black. As for white, you want to get the rooks in the open. Those are the
Yeah.
very basic ideas. I don't want to explain to an FM how to play chess, but
Mhm.
those are my ideas.
Yeah. Alright, let's go back to Jack's game.
Okay. And how's Jack?
Jack's
Jack and
tactics.
Dragon. Looks like well, the evaluation is very much in Roger's favor.
Yep.
Um,
If Michael wins and Jack wins, they'll face off next round.
cool. All right. Now, I'm wondering if Rogers is going to do something about this pawn, or maybe go for a knight takes, or okay, he's going to defend the pawn there. I think he must have evaluated that as being pretty valuable in some line.
Yep. He's just 3 points
Now
up,
you can
three
take
pass
either.
pawns up.
Yeah, three juices. You push an Ari, Barry, and carry, and that
Yep.
might have to be the end of it.
Just push and you win. 3 connected pass pawns, definitely win.
I think he just won Connect 4 as well, technically with the Queen involved. So
Yeah.
that must be a cool position award of some sort.
Just up a piece, that's all.
Mm.
Up 3 pieces. Or night worth. Okay, back to
And
light
if I was black
neutron
here, what would I
versus.
be playing? Oh, yep.
Oh, sorry,
What's
I
up
went
with white?
to light neutron versus Anthony's game.
Huh?
See how this
Okay,
is
he's getting
going.
the past.
Black is
And
much
how's
better
that bishop
here,
defending?
but it's interesting endgame.
Yeah,
I want
does
to see
black
how
have
he
to?
converts this.
Yeah, let's have a look.
They might think it's a drawn position, but it's winning for black.
Hmm.
You trade maybe? Trade. You take with a C
And then
pawn,
push.
and then you push to A4. C takes B4
Ah,
wins.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I won't play it out. Take. Oh, it's the same idea.
what is light thinking about here?
I think white will resign soon.
Calculating. Okay, he's had to calculate c takes b for a while, but
Yeah, there's the other pawn, but you can stop it at some point
you can
with
even push and
bishop
the bishop
F4.
on a5.
Okay, bishop A5 also, same point.
Yep, a5. I'd have to assume. Okay, other way.
F4.
Okay,
Okay,
king back up,
king.
and now he's just gonna push that. Okay, he's gonna lose the pawn, but unfortunately,
Yeah,
uh, you can mess it up, but not very easy to mess up. You can even
clean
get
win here.
a bishop check. Okay, you can pin the pawn and get behind it. Yep, all right.
Yeah, good game. Good game.
Out
All
of the
right.
ones who are left, I might check in with maybe Tom. Oh wow,
Yeah.
seems to be getting a good advantage. That game seemed to have
Tom.
ended in that pawn being actually pushed and then taken. Interestingly enough.
Oh wow, he's doing well. Flipside not having the best tournament today.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, if I'm Kalish here, I'm gonna think about my plan here. I mean, is that a
Wasting
somewhat free
time.
pawn in the middle? Even though there's a discovery.
Which one?
E4.
No, no. Wait.
Where's the discovery? I'm
If I
wondering.
take, actually, maybe. Did you take? No,
I think he
G3.
does a bit more sensible move and just pushes
Yeah,
a
you don't
juicer,
need to.
Gary on the
You don't
side.
need to take the pawn.
I need to get into that. Yep, he's more interested in creating his own.
Yeah.
All right, this game's gone a little bit slower paced. Let's maybe check in with Rogers. And wow, looks like mate 9 on the eval board. Um,
Really 9 for white.
yeah, that's in Rogers' favor, and Dragon I'll be a little bit upset with that.
Is it like 97? Bishop
I haven't got any
takes.
lines up. 97. Okay, he's involving the queen. That's probably a good idea. Problem is this bishop is amazing right now.
Yeah, I found the checkmate. I'm just putting it in. Alright.
Okay. I noticed he is also threatening h6, so
It's a nice checkmate. Okay, instead we have queen f8 being played.
okay. Yeah, he's taking some time here. Maybe I'll into Harvey and Baron. They got 1 minute
I think
left on
he'll
Harvey's
win.
side. Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, maybe Snake in my boots game.
Just take Michael Barron's game. So Michael's up a pawn. Never mind. Is he worse?
That's a
Oh
funny.
no, Michael's better. Did he sacrifice it? I think he sacrificed. Yeah. He sacrificed his knight. There might be another brilliant seed here.
Hmm. Yeah. Baron's going for an overwhelming position.
Yeah.
Rogers and Dragon. Looks like the mate in 5 is happening. He's giving up a bishop here.
Yeah.
Makes some sense. Doesn't want it though. He's not interested. He'd rather get mate in 3. It'd have to start
Rook
with queen takes
g6.
h6. Oh no, that's dependent about the queen.
No,
Which pawn are
Michael's
you
just
looking?
cleaning up. Michael's just cleaning
Michael,
up. Yeah.
Michael. Let's have a look. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Knight f2 actually.
Really? I have
Knight
to.
f2. Knight f2 you cannot take.
Yeah, it's pinned. Interesting.
Hopefully he'll find it.
I'm sure Baron would be considering it. I mean, it's quite the obvious move, no?
Yep.
Okay, entering the pin. Yeah, you got multiple checks here. That being one of them.
Jack just won.
What's the Is he okay? Great. Look at those last few moves, just so I know.
So he's on 3 out of 3 now.
Combination was beautiful. Beautifully well done. Yep, ending with a queen sack. All right, Harvey getting down to 20 seconds. Unfortunately, chances aren't looking amazing, but it's not over till it's over.
Yeah.
All right, how's he going to activate that knight? Wow. No matter where that bishop goes, it's going to be painful.
Yeah.
Okay, it might be
You could
time
take it.
to yeah, take it and give a check. Or maybe give a check first. Who knows? I don't know the lines here. I think take first is the option.
Take on f2. Rook takes
Yep.
f2. Rook
Yeah, we can
e1,
cleanly
check,
check.
rook f1, not rook f1, sorry. King g2, and should be game over soon.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of time to find it. Probably calculating the win now.
Yep. Looks like we got just 3 games left. All players getting close to that 30-second mark. Kalish taking that conversion pretty well.
Yeah.
Gray and Snake getting down to low sort of time-ish pressure, 20 seconds. It looks like Black's like slightly up, but it's not clear actually for human.
Yeah. Oh,
All right, he's after a pawn. Will he give it to him?
did he sacrifice his
Technically, the
rook? Oh, Michael sacrificed
uh,
his rook.
really, let's have a look.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I see now. Huh.
Wow.
All right, I think there's a few checks here that work. All right, and it looks like the French Revolution has arrived because Baron will be delivering mate, I'm sure, at some stage. Although it's not completely obvious. Okay, he's just going for an f5, introducing another sort of threat here.
Yeah.
All right, f4, kind of expected.
g5 maybe.
Hmm.
We're trying to
Oh
be
wow.
tricky. You just check maybe. Possibilities.
All right, and he has to decide so amazingly fast because he's down to those single digits of time in seconds.
Yeah.
So no matter what Baron comes up with, it's going to be a tricky time scramble.
Yeah.
You can introduce another pawn, yet another. He's pushed
Yeah.
Harry. He's pushed
Just
Freddy.
attacking.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Apparently the
Oh, he could
evaluation
have
didn't like.
sacrificed his rook. He could have sacrificed the rook to the knight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow. Missed it.
Well,
Wow.
didn't get found. Hopefully Baron saves it now. Okay, that does save his knight.
Okay.
There's a knight check here, and then what's the
So what he's
follow
trying to
here?
do?
Yeah. I think he might be losing that pawn, perhaps. Check. Is this?
Good
No
g5.
way. He must be going
g5.
to g4 now.
Oh no, g5 and then h5 drops.
Uh, okay. I'd imagine g4 now.
Maybe
Knight
g4
g4.
check. G4 check.
Yep. Okay. So that was correct, but also, what is
Is it
the
g5?
follow up here?
Maybe not g5 because the rook. Okay.
All right. Things should be going on the light square here.
Yep.
This is a tricky game and down to sort of low time. Let me check what the other times are like. One down to 3 seconds. Let me watch this board while you watch Baron.
Yeah.
This is a Kalicious game.
Yep.
And also Snake is on 5 seconds too. Had to know which board to watch sometimes.
Who is now under a minute?
Okay.
Pawns are coming in.
All right, and I think Gray is easily winning this. This is not much to look at.
Yeah.
So I'm going to watch Kalish here. And wow, okay. Mate in 10 apparently.
Okay,
Just needs
knight
to. Okay,
f6.
he's gonna take the pawns. All right, and there you go. Flip's gonna give it up there.
Right. Okay,
James
Michael
Barron seems to be the last one.
Michael can do a queen trade if he wants now. Yes,
Okay,
he went
and he
for it.
does so. He's gonna give him a spy check, as we all do. Didn't take that pawn,
Now
unfortunately.
he's allowed to counterplay with the rook e7.
Yeah, this is tricky.
Looking.
Hmm.
Any small mistake and the b pawn's going to become a queen.
Yeah. Yes. What's the idea?
I'd say get rid of the b pawn and just go promote.
Hmm.
Yeah, mate in 5.
Right, he has to push Harry here, I think. I can't imagine. Oh, he's
Yeah.
got the rook though.
King
The rook is
g3.
making things complicated.
King f.
That's a
Yeah. You
interesting
can let him
try.
promote
Wait,
it
what?
also. You can let.
Ah, okay, I
Oh,
see. Hmm.
yeah. All right. I need to
Ah,
quickly analyze
nice from Baron.
that game.
Is there any double exclaims for us?
All right. Round 4. We have the two title players playing, so we should
Right.
watch that game. Let me quickly analyze this game.
All right. Yep. See if there's any exclaims there.
Yeah, we do.
Baron's going for the flexible knight of 3. Is there? Okay.
We have the knight sack. Well,
Ah, okay.
only
Baron going
250
for an
performance.
undevelopment of the knight on move 2. It's quite interesting. Um,
What's going on
I
here?
think this is there's all sorts of ready opening variations, but this is the Baron one, I suppose.
Streaking
All right,
around
he's going to
against
redevelop.
Rogers.
Yes, and he's admitting his mistake that he should have kept that knight developed. He's going to redevelop it
Let's
again.
see if he goes back again. Okay, G3.
All right, he's going to go for the modern. That's pretty Baron-like. Um, let's maybe check
Reverse
what
Nims,
Tom's doing.
reverse King's Indian defense.
Oh, cool. And another gambit from Kalish here.
Yeah. So there's some players. Okay. Go back to the title game soon.
Kalish has got a King's Gambit where he's moved his king over. I don't know if the ordering was incorrect. I think he put his bishop out before the knight to stop the queen check.
Yep.
But Cray has to be the one to execute on that. There is moves here that are great for black, but yeah, that's one of them that are pretty good.
So we have the Bishop's Gambit. What does that mean? Bishop's
Which board?
Gambit on Tom's. It's called the Bishop's Gambit.
Uh, I think that just means you played the wrong order, and just like I was trying to make you sound fancy.
Yeah. There's the Queen's Gambit, the King's Gambit, the Bishop's Gambit. Okay.
Or the King's Gambit, Bishop's Gambit variation.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Good one.
All right, I think
Okay, we have a Bishop's opening Berlin Vienna hybrid variation between Harvey and Matthew.
okay, awesome. Let's maybe check in on Snake in the Boot. I like the name, by the way. And apparently, Snake is taking a evaluation advantage here. Interesting.
Yeah. Knight neutron with
Um,
an advantage
right,
over flip side already.
okay. Hmm.
Back to the titled game. Yeah, so currently we have first place Michael Barron, Jack Rogers. Then equal third we have Harvey, Tom, Matthew, and Seagray, all on 2.
Hmm. So Jack and Baron is transpired a little bit, opening up the H pawn and the F pawn. Black's still not castled yet, so he might be going for a queen side and just send everything at the king.
Yep.
Although he doesn't have any pawns to send. Yeah, okay. So somewhat what I was alluding to then.
Interesting. The nine moves at the start backfired, it looks like,
Which board?
on Michael's.
Michael's. Yes.
Yeah. Let me just check up on the stream
Okay.
while this game's in the background.
Yeah, Baron doing one of the fans, but Rogers is not a fan, obviously. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, not a fan of the antics, so he's gonna play some principal chess and go Bishop H3, looking for a trade.
Yeah.
Looking to
Oh.
activate his queen. I don't think Baron's too quick to take here. Although it is a technicality, you can do it.
Yeah.
All right, and he does so. Queen G2 has to be next, depending on what he takes with.
Yeah.
All right, yep, G2.
Yeah. And it still says it's a drawn position.
Uh-huh. Well, as we know, knight G3, knight F3, knight G1, knight F3 is a draw. It's perfect play.
Yeah.
Speaking of perfect play, Tom's king's gambit position is quite the one to behold.
Oh well, what's going on
Um,
here?
I respect him for going for the king's gambit because it gets people out of theory, and I can only imagine that Cray did not expect this.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to threaten that pawn. That's probably a good move because where is that pawn going? He has to go backwards with the knight, I think. But then you drop that pawn, no?
I mean, Harvey Matthews' game, Harvey has a huge advantage. I think he can win in
Um,
a piece.
there's Berlin. Yeah, wow.
I think castles look strong. He can't castle though.
Hmm.
Rook F1.
Yeah. If Black has to sort of defend with the rook, it's not great.
Yeah.
Um, I can only imagine rook F1 is a very simple move here, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
You play rook
Already spend
F8,
5
I'll play rook
minutes.
F1. Really? Wow. Hmm. Checking with
What other
the
moves are
masters here.
there? Takes, takes, jack, lock, rook. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Why do I do my homework versus Zane Big Muscle? Interesting. Black's got a small
Um,
advantage
hmm.
here. King's Indian defense, same-ish.
I'm wondering if that advantage is very obvious because need a little bit of
Yeah.
time to evaluate it.
Interesting. There's not too much chaos going on. It's just going to trade off.
Not as much. Yeah, just trades. That'll be a bit of a slow grind on Zane's board.
I think the
Um,
best move here. No, I was looking at something else which wouldn't work.
Um, hmm. He's going to win that pawn, it sounds like.
Yeah. Harvey's
Yep,
game
rook A,
versus Matthew still hasn't moved. 3 minutes left.
really now. Wowzers.
He's probably trying to castle, but realizing he can't. He got okay. Rook F1 played.
Okay. Yep, you go rook F8, I'll go rook F1.
Yeah.
Just
The
having a quick
pressure
look at
on the
light
pinned
neutron.
piece.
Yep, PP on the PP. That's what they say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Light neutron has a bunch of
Yeah.
queenside pawns ready to push here.
Yeah.
Doing
Back
quite
to
well.
the titled game, and it's Michael has a small advantage here. Still.
Okay. Obviously, his opening has worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, backwards retreating with the bishop. Oh, didn't have any options, did he?
Yes.
All right, and
B2.
Baron's following the 3 golden rules of chess. The second of those to develop your pieces.
Yeah. Yep. Any results yet? I don't think so. No.
Not so sure, but I think in about 3 minutes we might be finding Harvey's result.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to. There's a move. Roger's game. I'm going to let you commentate in this game for a bit. I'm just going to go get a drink.
Okay,
I'm going to
cool. Yep. So
put
last move
you.
being knight h6 there, and I don't know what the ideas are there, but I think he might be considering a trade on f5 there. Can't take it. I'm assuming bishop takes. Yep. Cool.
Just
Where's
sort
that
this
knight going
thing out.
now? Um. Okay, he goes for this check. With the c knight.
Alright, I'm going to.
I think he's
I'll be back.
actually winning a. Yeah, go for it. He's actually winning the exchange here on f7. It's almost a family fork if the queen was any closer. I guess he does get that bishop check though. Very tricky. He might even check the king and no, it doesn't work because he's always got the check on e3 on the king on g1. Difficult. So I see Baron's ideas here, but it's sharper than I expected. Okay, he's going to sack it. I think he likes his idea of having that bishop on e3 here, so he's going to allow the check, let the piece hang, and go for his own pieces, doing some attacking. I can only imagine king d7 is a move. Okay, yep, and he does that indeed. Let's see what that follow-up is. He has to stop that bishop e3 some way, somehow. Very tricky. This queen on g2 is not that active at the moment. Alright, but now that... oh, it does stop that bishop e3 move. Backwards retreating knight move. Well spotted. Now he's got to think about maybe getting that white queen involved somehow. Yeah, it's a fair play. That's not too bad from Baron. I'm assuming Felix's board is set on the Rogers game, so I'm going to stick with that for the moment. Although the time controls for RNL seems to be fairly even at the moment. We've got a bishop g5. Um, maybe looking for a battery. But that queen on G2 is not doesn't look like it's allowing too much at the moment in terms of batteries on the H file. So I don't think it's too tragic if he does decide to make some threats. Maybe that knight on C6 can improve somewhat. To see. Um, all right, and it does give away that G2 square now, and well enough, he does red mate. How expected. Um, he can't play. Oh, he can play Rook F2 because the bishop cannot go to E3 as we discussed.
Hello, I am back.
Hmm.
Uh, I just
Wondering what's going through Baron's mind here.
hello.
Is he considering like a Rook F2 or I'm just wondering
I'm
exactly.
back
Maybe go back
here
to
now.
G2. Who knows? All right, welcome back. So
Any
we had
updates?
some we had some intervention on the Masters game where the H file sort of opened, and he's looking for
Yeah,
the battery on the H file. The problem is that the rebuttals are very easy, and also that knight did a backward retreating to F5, and it's covering that bishop check, that nasty check I was talking about.
yeah,
So the play seems very easy for Baron, if not, you know, a tactical masterclass, in easy defense. Yeah, and like I
yeah,
said, just amazingly simple moves can sort out his position. No threats to
yeah.
be
He's
had.
got quite a big advantage
Um,
here.
yep, might even I don't know. You might even consider doubling up here, or I don't think anything is going to come too great out of the Rook on A1 at the moment.
Yeah,
Yep, that Queen's been on G2 longer than it hasn't been at the moment.
yeah. And flip side lost another game. It's on half a
Oh
point out of
no.
4. CM, CM in second last
Hmm.
place. Great. Okay,
Let me
going
check the
back to Tom's game.
uncover moves. Oh, yep. Those pawns are
Tom's
unstoppable.
game.
As
His
for
opponent
Kalish,
is
what do
up.
we got? Um, just
Tom's
removing the
opponent
king
has
again.
quite a big advantage. Never mind, Tom has the advantage. Sorry.
Um,
Seagray has the
so
advantage.
obviously, yeah. So Tom's trying to sidestep forks, but there's an unstoppable one with the bishop and rook. Um, although it's a bit
Is
pinned at the moment,
is
so maybe not.
G4 a possibility?
G4, and then en croissant.
And there's no on Husson here. It's just bulldozing the position.
Hmm.
Four
I
games.
don't think Tom would play that, but we'll have to see.
Tom Seagray's move G4.
Seagrave for G4, yep. Let's see after that.
Yeah. Okay, Dragon Knight.
Isn't there something as simple? Oh, yes,
Uh,
go on.
you continue with yours. I'm just checking out the other.
I'm not looking at the evaluation, but after G4, is there something as stupid as just H5?
You need to retreat the knight though.
Um, it's a danger level in there.
Or maybe.
But yeah, you have to retreat after that. He's going to take, yeah, he does intermezzo as well, like we
Yeah.
were sort of insinuating there. Where's that queen going to go? We don't know. Um,
Yeah.
that's
And
tricky to where to put that
in
king
Dragonite
here, I think.
versus Snake in my boot, Dragonite is in big trouble here.
Okay, where's Snake here? The two 2000s are meeting their demise, maybe. We'll have to see in a minute. Yeah, that F7 pawn is looking real tasty. And he's going to take it and get a drawn position according to evaluation.
What?
Well, he has allowed
How's
somewhat
it?
of a. I think it's Queen H5 and F7
Oh, he
as a
blundered a
draw.
draw. Oh,
And if I was him, maybe you take it. You might play for more, but I think it's time to end the game.
no, he blundered a repetition.
Yeah, he's definitely thinking about this move right here. but I don't know what about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a blunt repetition, but the consequences aren't terrible because the even matching. But yeah, I think Snake on my boot is going to get snanked on this one. He
Yeah.
got hissed on. Unfortunate. All right, so I can imagine this game is a draw. So I'm going to wait until maybe they make a move. You can go to another board. I'll watch this draw happen.
Yeah. Very quickly back to the Masters game. Jack is down to 30 seconds left. Michael's still pushing up the advantage.
All right, so a little bit of unexpected move on Snake's board. He has decided to pin himself and remove that checkmate threat on White's king, allowing a knight check here. But apparently, according to Val, it's really good for
Still a
black.
draw.
Apparently not. Apparently, black's got a really strong advantage here. According to
Did
Eval,
he not
main
go for
three.
the draw?
Um,
Did he not go for the draw?
no, he didn't. He decided to do a block and a bit of a weird situation. Looks like a main three, main two,
Oh,
main one,
that's unfortunate.
and that's going to be
He,
sad.
he had a draw.
Yeah, the bishop takes, and that is lights out. Ouch.
Ah, he resigns.
Okay, so Kalish getting low on time. Let's maybe check with him. Both of 30 seconds. Although Jack
Yeah.
Rogers
Oh,
also on
Jack.
low. Getting down to
Yeah.
those 10 seconds. Um, Baron's getting checked here. He's going to take with pawn. Back on Jack. He's going to have to come up with a swift move here. Something strong, something fast. King over. Oh my goodness. He's going to the C file.
Oh no, his position's going to start crumbling.
Yep.
Bring in the A rook, and
Yeah.
then it's game over.
There may be a
Even
king move here in order
rook
to,
H1.
go for the discoveries. That's what, yeah, like I just said, he might be going for those discoveries. Now you can push that pawn and get a discovery. If he so pleases, get a pass pawn.
Oh yeah, through. Oh wow, that's
Will he
winning.
do that? Yeah, I would do it. Push it. G5. He's going to trade
Okay.
instead. Ugh, that's a bit boring. He just wants to flag him. Come on, Baron. Where's all the fun? Bring back the fun in chess. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Okay, now. Surely now.
Now it works. Now it works.
100% now. He's not going to play anything
E5.
else except for e5, check, and then push the pawn again, or take it, and create queen. That
E5.
is
I
what's
know
going to
you
happen exactly right
push.
now. He's thinking about it. He's considering it. Oh my goodness. There it goes. Um,
Now Jack is threatening a checkmate into. Just have to stop that.
so does that have to be stopped? Maybe
King
would it be a king
F3
move
maybe.
here? Yeah. Okay, he does
Yeah.
so. Another discovery is being set up. How's he getting out of that?
King U4.
Wow. It looks so
Bring the
dangerous,
king
but
in.
probably the
Once the
best move.
king's in D5, he's safe.
I
Maybe
mean, they
rook
say an
check.
active king in the endgame is a healthy one.
Even push the king again. D5. Yeah.
What is going on with this game? An active king in the endgame is a healthy one, as we all know. Um,
Yeah.
Maybe trying to push some juices or give a check
Push
or
the king
something.
again. No.
Yeah, get that king checked. In down to sort of 7 seconds. He's making some blitz moves here.
And Tom lost his game.
Oh no,
This
what?
is the last game.
Okay.
Oh, I lost the bishop with check.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a bit difficult getting down to 5 seconds. Really
Propose the
difficult.
rook. Promote.
Sack the rook. And he does so. Yeah, two
Goes
queens,
a
but I think
different way.
Baron. Oh, queens with check.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's no good. I think White's going to be able to take this now. Two queens and an initiative, and oh, that's tough. Yeah. Where's the mate here? It's a little bit tricky. He's going to get check here. Oh,
Okay.
apparently not. Didn't take it because the queen was protecting. That's probably a better move than what I was saying. Main four here. Check, check, check. They're either playing chess or checkers. We don't know. Check, check, check.
Yep. And
And main
so
two,
laggy.
one, and two.
Too many
Okay,
moves.
that's going to do it. Baron's taken a
Yeah.
win. What a game there from the Masters. That was really
Wow.
interesting. Obviously, his knight of three tricks working. Pretty good opening.
Yeah, round 5 now.
Round five.
So what are the games looking like? Seagram, Michael
Got
Barron, Jack
Gray.
Rogers, Harvey, Matthew, and Anthony. Okay.
Okay, Baron's going for another French.
Yep. Is it going to be that weird line?
It is
No,
declined. Uh, no,
pretty
it's a
normal.
different line. Okay, now it's an advanced.
Yeah, it's going through
Advanced
the
French.
same way.
Okay. Um, wow,
No
okay.
defense with
And according
Jack
to,
Rogers.
yeah, I was just looking at the game. According to the chess.com openings database, this is the modern defense three pawns attack. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it is a modern, um, but there's sometimes new is not always better. Three pawns
Always been
attack.
played 8,000 times.
Wow.
It's strong
Okay, and how are we defending that?
opening.
I'd probably use the bishop first.
D5? Not yet. Bishop B5. No, knight F3. Knight F3 first. Make sure this pawn is safe. Then you bring out all your other
Yep.
pieces.
Yep. Get those juices out. Let's maybe look at the openings for the rest.
Yeah.
Queen's pawn and Matthew. What does Snake got here?
What about Tom's
Dutch.
game?
Leningrad.
Tom's game is a Dutch again.
Uh, Dragon's got a Queen's Gambit accepted. And apparently pretty good for White. LCB with the Sicilian. And Zane with the modern. Okay. I might check back in with Baron. What is he up to?
Interesting.
Yeah, it's already trade central here, so I might take with the rook and then yeah, go for a queen side maybe. That's what I'm maybe expecting
Yeah.
from Gray. And it happens.
Doesn't look bad for white.
And Baron's thinking about taking with the bishop, and he does so.
Yeah, just seeing what happened. Leave our bars paused for me.
Ah, okay. It looks 0.5 for me.
Okay, we have Queen G3,
D6.
G6.
Um, am I wrong for thinking about bishop f6?
Bishop F6. Interesting. It doesn't look great, but
No, but something is calling me to play it,
yeah.
even though it's garbage. Well, luckily the bastards aren't
I
taking
think
my
bishop
advice here,
f6
and
was better.
was it okay?
Yeah.
You can long castle and defend this pawn here. Might be a bit of a swagged out move from Cray. Okay, decides no cool points at all. Fortunately,
Queen
he's
d3 doesn't look
preventing
good.
black from castling here. Okay, and there we go. Look for a trade.
Likely trade or slide back.
I'm wondering what's better. Probably slide back. I'd have to imagine.
Yeah,
Cray disagrees. What's he taking back with? Maybe the knight reroute.
the queen.
I mean that queen's
Oh yeah,
defending
knight.
the pawn, so
We're checking out Jack Rogers' game.
okay. What's up with Roger? This is the modern game.
Yeah.
Okay, developing a piece as you do in chess. If knight takes, is it pawn or queen? I think it has to be queen. No.
Maybe
All right, nothing
castles.
happens there anyway. Yep, maybe a castle here. Might want to keep it open for a long castle, but it's hard to get that queen out without
Yeah.
forcing trades and pawns.
Okay. I'm just going to go to the bathroom. I'll put you back up. There's the top
Okay.
speaker for now. And I'll mute up. I'll be back.
All right. Hey, welcome back.
Right, I
Hello.
am back. Can you hear me?
Just cutting in and out a bit.
Alright.
I think I got you now. Um, yes, we're back now. Um, all right, now which board are you spectating there,
I was
Felix?
at Jack Rogers' game.
Okay, that's what I'm
Rogers
looking at
Allen.
too. So he is sort of undeveloped with his knight f8, and then now he's coming back to. Sorry, I'm knight g8, and now he's coming back to knight f6. Looking to bring that knight in somehow. Maybe looking for some family forks on g3. That'd be cool, and we'll see if that happens.
Yep. Alright, let's go into the bottom board. Flipside versus Zane Big Muscle. Let's see if Flipside
Okay,
is
there's
going to
Flippy.
get one finally.
Oh wow, fantastic from him. Now you just need to prevent that pawn. Yeah, I was about to say that. Rook d6 ends all
Yeah,
discussion.
nice. It will be a long end game, but
Yeah.
worth the points for that. Alright, how's
Oh, and a
Tom
very
going?
calm. Okay, let's go to Tom's.
Crazy position.
Trade maybe. Queen has to take, or unless it's a knight takes, but
Yeah,
that knight on a6 is looking very productive at the moment.
yeah. Yeah, not too much has happened in the boards so far. How about
Hmm.
Matthew? Oh, Matthew versus Anthony. Already endgame.
Okay, yeah, I see what's happening here. Um, computer seems to evaluate it as a draw. Is
Yeah,
it
it's just
very
hard.
easy to play? I'm wondering. So white gets check here to start off with.
Has to keep
That is an
checking.
important detail. Yep, you can play checkers for a little while, and then where does the queen end up? We might have to go on the evaluation for that. Let me see.
Queen
He's
c4,
thinking
maybe?
about it. It goes for this. Yeah, it goes for this check. Um, he can threaten mate, although it doesn't force it.
Yep. It's a forced repetition, I think.
Oh,
Queen
okay.
a6, Queen
Do you think that?
b7.
Hmm, that is true. Do you think that Anthony will go for that?
Probably. Anthony wants to get out at all costs.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it is indeed forced, but see if he maybe he wants to play on. Who knows? Problem with
Yeah,
Queen b7 is you can actually retreat the bishop, losing the pawn, but I don't know. Everything looks kind of drawn.
c4 check. Queen c4 check.
I think this ends in a draw in a lot of lines, unless
Yeah,
big turnaround. All right, and he goes
yep.
back for a check. Will he threaten mate? Maybe.
Probably
He's
still
thinking.
draw.
He's thinking. I think he's thinking about bishop c6 or something.
If there's bishop c6, it loses to
It doesn't
queen
work,
e3.
but you know,
No, not queen e3, sorry.
yeah, it doesn't work. But I think that's what he's thinking about.
Queen g4.
Otherwise, I don't know why he'd be calculating anything else besides draw.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and you win the queen actually in this line.
Oh.
Queen c7 check played. Looks like they're
Oh.
going for
Yeah, I
the
think this.
draw. What if bishop blocks? Bishop
Um.
blocks. Oh, you can win the
Still a
pawn
draw
back.
apparently. Yeah.
Wait, sorry. What am I doing? Yeah. To see Gray, Michael Barron. Michael's up a pawn.
Okay. Not to drop that analysis, but we have actually had a variation in Anthony and Matthew's game. Decided not to go for this refold. It looks to be
Oh,
better for black indeed.
oh wow. Does he think he wins or something?
Well, I don't think he does, but I think he'd like to win.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the right order of words. Is King E1 any good?
You won. Played. Bishop
We can
C4
go for
maybe.
the. Okay.
No, Bishop C4 is bad move.
He goes for the skewer. Not skewering anything, but just wanted to show his opponent that he knows how that works.
Yeah. C2 check maybe. A2 check in the pawn.
Hmm. And played.
To C2 check.
All right. Bishop and Queen are connected again.
Queen D3 check. If you block with a piece, trade into a draw. Can you win the piece? You can win the pawn, but it's made in two.
Is there something interesting like Bishop E6 or something?
Bishop
Not
E6.
even a checkmate threat, just activating a piece.
No, that's not good.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah, the eval didn't like that one. Going into a
That
plus
can
14
force a trade.
situation.
You can force a trade now.
Indeed, you can. Yep, and the computer likes it with the 14 evaluation. Yeah, Matthew's understandably taken some time on this move.
Yep. Seagray beat Michael Barron.
Wow, let's have a look at the last few moves of that one.
What happened?
Okay, it looked kind of even for a bit, but he's got a huge amount of checks and then pushes a pawn.
When was he losing?
Oh, he just gave up his queen. What was Baron thinking? I think he did the order wrong.
He missed. Yeah, wow. Yeah, he said he forgot to take the queen. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Also, anyone could win the first prize now. Flipside won his game. Back to Tom's game.
Yeah,
Let's see what's happening. A lot of
what's up with him? Where's Mr. Snake? And it's looking somewhat a little bit in White's favor.
my eval bar's not changing.
Mine's just gone to +1 for White. Playing for the trade for the bishop. What wants to take back? I could imagine a knight. Hmm. He's thinking, yeah, okay, he goes for the knight takes. Getting down to that 1 minute sort of critical time pressure. Um, Apparently Rogers has a really good attack going on against him. I have to
Yeah.
take with the rook here, I believe, or the bishop, I suppose, but it's dropping a rook. Yeah, take with the rook. Uh-huh. Really
Mm.
interesting moves from.
Have to draw.
Well, the board that I'm looking at doesn't look like a draw at all. We got Harvey and Rogers
Oh,
getting down to their, you know, single minute time frames. Just sort of blundering a rook in one move there.
oh wow. Jack blunder?
Yeah, he did the
Oh,
move that I said was quite silly, and he loses the bishop, yeah, as well. Game one. Okay.
wow.
Wow.
Both FIDE masters lose this round.
To a
Wow.
1700. Yeah, that's quite the upset.
Uh,
It's bigger than my upset just before.
yeah, you might want to
Anyways, back
check
to
out the
Kalish.
accuracy of this game.
Exactly. Kalish is pushing P.
Yep, let me just. I'm
Snake
check the
can retreat
standings.
with defense. Yeah. Sorry, what was that?
I'm checking the standings, and Jack Rogers has gone down to fourth place now.
Okay. I feel like Snake can push the pawn now. No, what is he doing?
We'll see what happens
Oh,
now.
he wants to take the other opponent's pawn. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, well, that does look like a free pawn, so Snake may go ahead and hiss at that pawn. And okay, never mind. He wants to keep his other pawn side structure intact, and then he might take a pawn. Yep, and e5 is screaming to be played. But it's not
Yep.
going to be played. I guess he wants to take out that d5 outpost.
No Tom lost some time.
Okay,
Wow. Okay.
back to one last game. We got Anthony, who does look to be in the lead.
Yeah, he
Um,
converted this nicely.
Converted nicely. He's going to move his king and he's going to push Eddie down the board. And it's going to become from Eddie to Queen.
Yeah.
In down to 5 seconds. Matthew is nowhere to be seen at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well,
Round
I think
six.
the most interesting game there um, must have been the upset. No, this is
Both upsets.
Harvey. Yeah, I don't know which one was more interesting.
Yep.
I think Jax is more interesting because I think Baron just sort of forgot that his queen was hanging,
Uh,
which is interesting, but not as interesting as Harvey taking a methodical approach and really just winning.
yeah. Which game do you want to look into
Anyways,
now?
let's have a look at what our standings are at. So we've got Baron Snake. I reckon Gray and Rogers might be nice. Let's have a look at that.
Yeah. Oops,
Oh, what is
accidentally
this? A
clicked.
Sicilian, but the knight is on the edge. Okay, I think he's going knight c2 or something. Oh, okay, this.
Sicilian hyper
Interesting.
accelerated dragon.
What is this from Gray? Is this a line I don't know about?
No, this is all hyper accelerated.
Okay, cool. What's the move here? Castles?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have a very theoretical game here.
Yeah, um, that is right.
Tom, Tom versus
Now, what do you take back with?
Zane.
I don't think you won ISO in Ray's game. So, what was that about, team?
Tom versus Zane. We have a Sicilian, old Sicilian accelerated dragon.
Okay, so does that mean Tom's given up on the? It does mean he's given up on the gambits.
Yep, interesting.
Hmm. Okay, Zane's looking even for the moment. Let's maybe look at Baron and Snake. See what they're up to. King's
Yeah.
Indian apparently. Another ready from Baron.
Yep,
Didn't go for the Baron variation, but just the regular.
yep.
Michael going for some sort of C4.
Yeah,
Um,
interesting. Like a trash.
like a Sicilian. Yeah, it's like a Sicilian almost like hybrid situation. From both sides. So yeah. Um, Anthony's opponent is defending a Night Fork, which is quite interesting, but the eval doesn't really worry about it.
Yep, definitely.
We've got quite a few modern system players here,
Let's check out the last board.
including Flip's game.
Last board we have a Karakan exchange.
Okay. An exchange and a C4 here.
Yep,
Is this? Hmm, that's an interesting reply as well. What's the plans for white here? I mean, I saw Rook D3 like straight away, but I don't know if it's any good or not. You just sort of allow a pawn push as well.
yeah.
Yeah, the other Rook seems a little bit wiser, disallowing the pawn push that I was talking about. Now he might consider Rook D3, he might consider Queen D3.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say Queen D3.
Queen d3. Oops, I accidentally put on the wrong square. Oh, queen e2, nice.
Okay. He's allowing the pawn push, not right now, but in eventuality. He can double up on the D file. Black can,
Does
and
d3
maybe
work?
consider.
Sorry.
No, not at the moment. He needs to double up first, and then he consider pushing D.
Bishop h6. Never mind.
Um.
Sorry, I'm just looking at possibilities.
So what do we do here? Can you
Oh,
simply go Rook D3?
we have a knight sack.
Oh, the Oh, which board is this? I'm not looking at the right board.
Um, what do I? What? Why do I do my homework?
Ah, yes. Well, he's attacking the pawn on C4 now. No.
Yeah, but he's threatening to win the rook on e4.
Um, is taking that bad?
This move here, move that was
It's
played.
sacrificing the rook essentially.
Yeah.
Hmm. I think. What does the eval say? Is it taking with the f pawn?
This. If I take,
Okay. Yeah, he decides on
that's
rook
not
takes
good.
anyway. Somewhat reasonable response, I'd say. Now he has to either trade or give up another pawn. He decides on the former.
Yeah, there's a way to blunder mate here. I doubt he'll blunder mate. Yeah. Michael Barron's game, and he's already
Okay, what's up
much
with
better.
him? Okay. Yeah, that knight is being stuck into the e-file right now. E4 is looking like a snack, and it's taken.
Yep.
Um, but the position is not so clear. Um, it's funny, even if you have like a okay, I wasn't expecting that move, but even like a knight d2, you can have like a stonewall type of position. Funnily enough,
Yeah.
he's tickling the rook here. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and the rook
In
looks
fact,
trapped.
is that quite trapped? Yeah, it does
Yeah.
look like that. So he's tickling, and delivering the blow to the rook.
Yeah. Not sure what the
I don't
best
know
move
what the
here is.
terminology is for that. I think, yeah, just give it up. Where is that knight going after queen takes?
E4, it's not good. Not great.
Okay, so maybe just trade on the side. I'm not really sure what to think of this position. Okay, queen takes. Great. Now,
Right.
what's Black's idea? He probably wants to, um, yeah, somewhat get a bishop involved, get a rook out there.
I think this will end soon. Let's check out another game. Someone
Okay.
already won.
Oh, okay, let's have a look at works game.
Rook won.
Oh, apparently the eval's been in Black's favor for a long while. Let's go back to when it wasn't.
I'll
So it
check
was
out
somewhat
Tom's
even
game.
at. Okay,
Oh, Tom's destroying his opponent.
okay.
Tom's going to win.
Ah, yes, homeworks game was the one where he sacked the knight because he had that tactical decision.
Did I
Um,
get a brilliant move? Can you check, please?
which board are we looking at here? Let's have a look at Rogers
Tom's.
and Gray.
Tom's better win.
Um, okay, let's have a look at this. Yep, Eval has taken a day trip to Mateland.
D4. No, D4 doesn't work.
Okay, knight takes.
Flyweight.
You should probably, I don't
I
know
think the
what you could
win
do
is
here.
this.
Go for a stalemate. Yeah, that's a good idea. Probably the best move if you consider human error.
Mate in one. Knight of 7
Okay,
checkmate. If he finds it. Knight of 7 checkmate.
beautifully
Wow.
done.
Tom wins.
Cool. A nice mate from Tom here. Yeah, beautiful mate. Full position award.
Yeah.
Um, okay, let's maybe check in with Cray. Sidestepping with the queen. Nothing too exciting here yet. In this Sicilian situation,
Yep.
putting a knight in the middle. That's somewhat where they belong.
Yep.
What's Anthony and Harvey up to in their modern defense? As a backwards knight retreating move. Does that want to go to d3 maybe? Attacking a knight, drop back to c3. Um, that knight on a6 still being very productive. Seems
Yep.
to be a theme in our commentary here.
I've noticed
I don't know how it gets.
Harvey's rapid ratings bounced up a lot today.
Oh, great. Okay.
I mean, he only lost to Michael Barron. He beat the CM and the FM.
Wow.
Yeah, he went up by like 250
Hmm.
today. Okay, nice.
Alright, I'm gonna see what Baron and Snake are up to. Baron just unpinning himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a response.
Which game are you looking at?
I'm looking at Snake and Baron.
Alright. Oopsies, I accidentally went out of the tournament. Let me go back.
Okay.
See how the it looks like Tamer joined the club a bit late.
Okay. Oh no, yeah. Well, his intention was there. We appreciate the effort.
Yeah. Um anyway, I want to announce that we do have a vote chess game in the club for
Cool.
those. I voted knight c3. No one else has voted yet. Please vote if you want to. If you want the club to win. All right, let's go back to the tournament. Okay, Michael Barron. Michael's up 2 points of material, but it's hard to defend.
Oh no, what just happened? So Michael's sort of admitted his mistake because he just moved that queen out of the pin and now he's needing to re-enter.
And we have 95.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Um, Tricky. Maybe a resource there would be 94, but you're gonna drop a rook, I think.
Yeah, and after 95, what do you do? Do you push pawn? No. Do you attack the queen? No. Hunt out another attacker. Maybe rook. I don't know how to save the position. After knight e4, e5. How's
Yep, and
Michael going to
Snake.
handle?
Yeah, and he does the line that I suggested, although it is going to drop the rook in the end. I
Yep.
think Snake would be able to find that. He does. Yeah, unfortunate.
Now he has to
But
build up
bishop on.
the advantage again.
One of those pawns is dropping unless we have a very passive rook.
Yep.
Oh, he goes. Is this a tactical? Oh no, the bishop is. I thought it was a bit of a tactical decision, but the bishop is protecting. Knight fork. All right. Now he can either push his own pawn or take the opponent's. I'd probably push mine. What? Okay. Interesting moves. An FM move right there.
Yeah. Definitely a drawn
Let's see what
position,
Baron
but
comes up with. I'm wondering what Baron is thinking about here. Lots of possibilities. Any suggestions here, Felix?
looking through possibilities, I think it's a draw.
What would you play?
Uh, with white, not even sure. Does the bishop sacrifice not plunder the game? No, plunders the game.
Okay, that's the quite obvious move, I think.
Yeah.
Baron was thinking about that for a minute. Does drop the pawn. What is
Knight
his
e.
follow up? Um,
I was
hmm.
thinking about 97 check, bringing the knight over. instead of a4.
Oh. Is he trying to win a pawn with knight check or something? Problem is the king go the other way into the e file.
Yeah. This might actually be a draw.
Okay, that's not a
Check out
terrible
Jack's
move.
game.
All right.
Some guy messaged Panda in the chat.
I like
Don't know who
pandas.
that is.
Whoever does.
Not who in the what is that? Okay.
To undercut Jack Rogers' game, but we have Harvey getting down to 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I imagine blunders might be more susceptible here.
Which game?
That's Pete and Harvey.
Yeah.
Harvey's sort of blitzing edge moves because he knows Anthony is no pushover.
Yeah. Tough end game here.
Yeah, Harvey's understanding that that pawn is lost and might try and push Harry himself.
Yeah.
Um, the knight on c7. I'm wondering where it redevelops to.
It's a draw if black plays perfectly here.
Okay. Yep, that's a big if because when these short time controls get down, it can be tricky.
Yeah.
All right, and I wonder what Anthony's intention is there, and he does get his
Oh,
bishop almost trapped.
it is trapped.
Huh. Can he attack it actually? I think it's good enough trapped there, but yeah. One tragic part of that is that the knight is essential in the trapping, so he won't be able to push Harry yet.
Yeah.
Okay, he's trying to free his bishop, and I think he might succeed actually.
Yeah.
Actually, does. Oh, okay, yep, I see that deal. Um, wow. Knight a2. Just ignoring it. Okay. All right, now his bishop's getting out.
Yep. Oh, pass pawn.
And as we know, pushing Harry.
Tom's game is done.
Okay.
Tom lost, I think.
It looks like Rogers is getting down to almost 5 seconds here. And is he going to run it? Oh, okay. So he just gets down to 1.2 seconds there.
No, sorry, Tom won. There was another game.
Yeah, it's getting dangerously low, even more so than Harvey's game. Wow, and a nice move actually. He's got a queen check. He's going to have to deal with that.
Embiid
Even
is
a rook
losing.
check.
Never mind.
Is he okay? I'm wondering if there's a rook check for Cray here. It's been a nice upset if Cray can take
Think
out
he
one of
can
the title
sacrifice his
players.
knight. Yeah, sack the knight.
We've got a mate in one on Jack Rogers' board against the
Yep.
title player. Doesn't find it.
Jack is
There he
losing.
goes. Yeah, he gets it in the end.
Wow.
Cray taking a bit of an upset there. Let's go back to
Not
the
upset.
7-second board because that'll be maybe finishing.
Yeah, beat is in a draw, I think.
Okay. Let's maybe check out Baron Zen. Getting down to 10 seconds. And Baron is
This a
pushing
draw?
his P. It looks to be evaluated
Six.
that way.
Yeah, Seagrave might take first place.
Hmm.
Michael's still trying to win.
All right, we might have to do a split viewing here because everyone's getting down to 9 seconds here.
I'll be on Michael's.
Uh,
I can see how fast they're moving on the other board. Have
yeah.
both games up if you want to see the other games.
Beaten Harvey is completely drawn. There's no win here for anyone.
Oh, it's just a draw, yeah.
So we'll go back to Baron, and is he still trying to get that win? Baron's thinking here. Is he thinking about Queen E4 versus anything else?
Not sure what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other games it ended up in a draw.
Okay. Okay, Baron, show me the goods. What are you thinking? What are you cooking up in this position? I'm wondering why not King E4 at the moment as an instant move.
King E4 doesn't look great. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Is there like one of these
Okay, and
tactics?
he is drawn because he does get the queen,
Oh,
although
wait, there is
it's
a
a rook
tactic.
check.
King E4, Knight D2 check. And if you take the
Oh,
knight, H2.
huh. Well, that did not happen. It looks like it's just going to be a wrong position.
Draw.
Insufficient.
Okay.
Okay, round 7.
Round 7, second
Looks like,
last round.
yeah, so Craig gets the first spot at the moment. See if he can
Yeah.
keep that around.
Jack Rogers withdrew. He lost a few games, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Games aren't up to and they are. Oh, Tom versus Michael. Oh,
Gonna be
nice.
interesting. Wow, Tom going for a retreating bishop move. Hmm. I'm deciding on a long side castle here.
Thing. Interesting. Do you want to go to another game except for Tom's game?
Yeah, I was just looking at Anthony's here. It's got like a weird queenside push on black side. Um, and a fiend kiddoed bishop protecting the rook if any trades or sacrifices happen. Pushing b3, trying to, I suppose, undermine in a way. Not undermine, but attack the top of the chain.
Maybe we should check out the
Obviously going for
top board.
okay, let's check it. Okay, he's going for a. Is this Alpha Zero? Hello, A4, H4, sorry.
Rocco, piano, game, center attack, Anderson variation. Interesting.
Okay, H4, H5. Interesting.
Yeah. So Dragon Knight needs to draw this for Michael Barron to still have a chance at first, or beat Seagrey.
Hmm. Uh, got a backwards retreating move from Praise board and the bishop trade.
Yep.
Looking like quite the equal position. But speaking of equal, Tom is not at the moment because he has advantage according to eval. I'm wondering where the move is though.
Probably just better position.
Um, Perhaps, yeah. He drops the juicer back.
Oh, wow, big
Not afraid of
advantage.
a trade. Oh,
Which
okay.
pawn?
He wasn't afraid of the trade, and he decides to take it anyway.
Which pawn though?
He decides on
Okay.
C.
This is so much better.
Hmm. I think it's
A lot of
beyond my
weaknesses on
human
Black's
comprehension here.
position. Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Maybe knight d5. No, knight. That doesn't work. Did you have to trade?
Yeah,
If you
well, the
trade
pawn is
the
hanging there. Might have to do maybe
well, f4.
uh he
No.
can trade, but I think black holds onto the pawn, maybe. Oh no, you got the knight retreating
Queen
backwards and
f2.
attacking it.
Queen f2 looks like the right move. Yeah, that
Wow.
also works.
I think he's called me crazy, but I think Tom is hunting a king.
Yeah. Apparently his position's so good that that black knight in the center might not even need to be there. Could be gone.
So the next moves, I suppose, would be um, g5 for white if he gets what he wants.
Let's see. One mistake in the eval bar is back to even.
Okay. All right, the knight's
h5?
retreating back.
Is h5 working?
Interestingly, yeah, the knight in the middle didn't last too long.
Do you have h5? No, knight d5. Now we can trade and he's up a pawn.
Does open up black's bishop, but we'll see if Tom is so scared of that or not.
And there's a weakness on d6 also. Yeah. I think Tom might take and then attack the d6 pawn.
Hmm. Although Tom can be one to refuse a trade, so we'll see what he comes up with.
Benefits him. One time. I think I would have already played knight takes f4.
Yeah, I don't mean to jinx anything, but yeah,
And
like I
there we
said,
go.
he's really thinking. Yep, yep, there it goes. Alrighty, opening up that bish.
How
Does
do
have
you
that weak
protect the?
pawn.
You can't protect that pawn.
No. Well, that's one way to do it. Interesting. Is
Bishop
he
takes
threatening something?
d6. Bishop takes
Okay,
d6, and then if
maybe he's going. He might go F to C or
we'll
something.
see.
What else is he going for?
Maybe he thought that's threatening mate.
Hmm.
E5, e5 now. E5. E5 is just a
Yeah,
win on the spot.
that's a very strong rebuttal.
I must be happy with it this position. Um,
Oh yeah, of course. If he finds E5, then I would rather be white,
yeah,
to say the least.
even
Uh,
now. E5 also attacks the B7 pawn. So that
hmm.
pawn's also dropping.
He might be considering something like HF1. I don't know. Sometimes he does like to do some small intermezzos. He might even be considering like H5 or something ridiculous. Um,
Which
who
5,
knows what he's thinking?
5 is interesting.
Just closes the position. I mean, doesn't do too much. I think E5 is screaming to be played.
Yep.
Either that or HF1, I might expect. Something like that.
Come on, Tom.
Hmm. Well, while you wait for that, I might scoot around and see how others are going,
Yeah, I'll stay on this
especially
game.
maybe.
It's very exciting, this game.
Yep. Okay. Even a Val on Cray and Dragon at the moment. Maybe
Yep.
Harvey might be more interesting.
Oh, oh, we have a mistake by Tom. G5.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just some odd choices here. I think he might have been, yeah, attracted to that H5 idea. I think now E5 is imperative, no?
H4.
Yeah, he's got his eyes on the prize here. Somewhat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Rook takes.
Um, yep. Hmm.
How do we win here? Does that work? No. How does he do this?
He might consider sacking the bishop.
Maybe. What's a safe move for him? Bishop B4.
Yeah, fairly safe. It does allow A5, but I'm not so sure about that.
I mean, you could go bishop A3. It's not as strong. Yeah.
I think Kalish is inclined for the safe move here. Knows he's up.
Yeah.
Baron does get to activate his rook here, and that is played.
Oh yeah. Do we have a rook h6 sacrificing the rook? No. Bishop takes.
I can imagine Tom's trying to cook something spicy up at the moment.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't throw
And I think,
this. It's a great position.
yeah, I think it has to. Whoa, I did not expect
Ooh.
that actually.
Tom has I mean Michael has some counterplay now.
Yeah, he does get his hooks activated. You think he needed to sort of double up on the H and commit to that. I don't know how else he was supposed to fly through. The problem is the queen on e6 is somewhat good at defending that pawn as well.
B5. Ooh. What's the move? What's the money move? B6 surely. No. Just trying to find the moves that bulldoze the position. Does B4 work? B4 is a hard move to find. It's not good though.
Looks counterintuitive, but it might not be so bad. I think he likes that
I
the
feel
bishop
like
is
the position will
covering
go
his
down
escape.
to a draw. I feel like Tom's move might put the eval bar down to a draw here. That's my prediction. Yeah.
Yep, and like clockwork, I think Felix has called it correctly.
Yeah. And the question is why is that a blunder?
Hmm.
He's he's gonna lose
Passive.
probably if he's slow in time.
Well, what's White's attacking idea with that move?
Like he wants to double the rooks or something. Yeah, so now the
And now
pawns
b4 is somewhat forced. Okay.
B3. B3 looks bad. Does B3 work? B3 is a big blunder, so do not go B3. Rook HD1 maybe? Oops.
Okay.
Yeah, Rook HD1 was played. My eval bar says mate in one, never mind. Even.
Is that right?
Oh, that doesn't. Interesting move. How's Tom gonna stop him? Now here the clock is plays a big role. Ooh, mistake. Do we have Rook D5? Rook D5. Rook D5 wins a pawn,
Hmm.
I think. Well, it's just a nice move. Okay, Rook F1 played instead. 30 seconds for Tom, 5 minutes for
Um.
Michael.
Yeah, a little bit confused about Kalish's play here. Obviously he's been wanting to get the king for a really long time. And he's striving for a way to get it. The problem
Yeah,
is Baron's threats are quite easy to
yeah.
find. Yeah, the doubling on the C file.
Now, Tom has a lot of
Um,
weaknesses. And he's got 15 seconds left.
yeah,
He might run out of time, like last game. He might panic and blunder. That's my prediction.
Wow. Yeah, that's a scary move.
Oh, B3, I think.
Oh no, queen check.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, he loses the pawn.
I see. Yeah, evaluation's on a huge flip here, especially with Tom getting down to less than 10 seconds.
Oh,
Ooh,
Queen F5. Queen F5.
hmm, yeah,
Oh, that's close.
yeah. Interesting game. We do have a few games finishing up as well. We have beaten flip, getting a win for black, and light taking the win against homework.
Yeah.
Wondering what to
Let me
watch next.
see Dragon
Hardy's getting
Knights
down to.
C Grey.
Okay, let's have a
Looks like
look
a
at Grey.
draw.
All right, let's maybe get off this one then. That looks pretty boring. Maybe Harvey and Snake has something to say about that, and they do because Black has a bit of an advantage. Um,
Yeah.
Position just looks favored for Black here. The pass
Yeah.
pawn on the D file. Not to mention obvious threats like Rook D2.
What is this pawn structure for black?
Well, I mean, this is the Swiss cheese pawn structure.
Yeah. Normal pawn structure for both people. Yeah, black looks much better. Rook D3 picks up another pawn, maybe.
Hmm. Oh, this is tough. It's so easy to double up and attack both the king and that pawn.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. It's like Matthew has been taken out.
Unfortunate. C Grey drew. So it's equal
Okay,
first place again.
interesting. Draw from the top, or one of the top, sorry, seats. We've got a rook being retreated to the b7 square. Like I'm not doing much about that b2 pawn. Not that there can be done anything.
Yeah.
Okay, he's going for a somewhat unilateral transfer of the rook. Maybe he wants to go rook f8 and like take the pawn, something. Take my pawn, I take yours.
Yeah. I was thinking if it's two people winning, should split the money or let's tie breaks. I think we just
We'll have
split the
to decide
money.
when the time comes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, now you can get a check and take that pawn. I'm not so sure if he's worried about the d6 pawn. It is his pass pawn, so maybe he can push it instead
Okay,
of
there
it.
goes another pawn. Rook F takes. No, Rook F should have
Yeah,
taken.
decides to give up d6. But he has got that last pew pawn, so not so bad.
Yeah.
And to add an insult to injury, he's pushing Harry. Harry and Barry are gonna make a good team.
Yep. Okay. Last game.
And
Okay. For
you
the
can
next
trade
round,
your
we
rooks
should
and
for the next round we should only look at the top two games, Seagray's game and Michael's game, because
cool.
that's going to decide the tournament.
Now you can push the pawn. Oh, okay. This instead.
Anything wins.
Hmm.
Yeah. Here comes the third pawn.
Right, might be time to consider hanging the towel in. Although Harvey's not convinced. He says, you need to convert it because I don't believe you know how to make me. Um, Bit of a fancy move variation there. Yeah, I think F2 will take it out here. Uh, okay, there it is. Cool. Including out a seventh round there. Felix, I haven't got any audio on you. I don't know if you're aware of that. Maybe it's my fault. Let me try again. Hello.
Hello.
There you go. Yep, I've got you now.
Sorry, my thing disconnected.
Oh, good. Oh, good. All right, we
All
got
right.
Felix back. He's back in black. And speaking of back in black, we do have Dragon Knight versus Michael Baron.
Oh yes. This is determining what's going to happen now.
Yeah, obviously there's a favorite here. But sometimes you got to root for the underdog. We'll see what happens in this
Yeah.
opening in particular. It's in English.
So we have flip side versus Seagray. Snake in my boot,
Hmm.
light neutron. Why do I do my homework? Harvey, Saint Big Muscle, Beat, and Matthew versus Tom.
Cool.
That's brutal. After Tom lost to top board, he's down at the bottom board now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Anthony and Zane seem to be going into a highly contested evaluation at the moment. So
Yeah. I won't look too much into this game because we have other games here. White's much better here. All right, let's go into Seagray. Interesting position. The flip side needs to find a way to either draw or win this game to prevent him from winning the
and let me
tournament.
jump into flip side here. Flippin' Cray. Let's see what they got. It's Gucci piano with a H5, H4. Sorry. Sometimes
Interesting.
you wonder: are we playing engines? Are we playing humans? Looks like a human at the moment.
Yeah.
Slightly in
Is
Black's
this the
favor
da-
from
is
the
it
eval.
is this the Daniel Dubov gambit? The audio says, I mean the opening says Dubov gambit.
Yeah. And funnily enough, we do have matching of the H file.
Yeah. Interesting. Everyone's just slow now. I know White has a interesting position.
Hmm. I might check in on Kalish and Matthew. It looks like hmm. Kalish has been able to take some of the center. That's my quick evaluation there.
Yeah.
Drop in pawn. Let's go back to Baron. Baron and Dragon, huh? Hmm. He is giving up the bishop if Baron wanted it. He doesn't. Deciding on a queen to attack instead. Get all the juices and apparently is a good evaluation. I'm not sure particularly why in the human sense.
Yep. Oh, interesting. Bit of a inaccurate move is there on passant. Always nice to see it. Yep. Do
And
not
which
have
board is that
en
one?
passant. C
That's
Gray. He
flip, is
doesn't
it?
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see the en passant. Oh, he missed en croissant.
Yeah.
I think he should resign for that purpose.
Yeah.
As we all know, en croissant shall be forced unless otherwise stated.
All right. Let's go back to the Michael Barron game.
Okay.
Interesting. Michael's got a quite a big advantage. Nice position here, attacking everything.
Yep. Attacking on the left, attacking on the right. and maybe attacking in the center right now. Yep,
Yeah,
A to D.
we've a very
Just
pleasant
beware.
position.
Yeah, Baron's on all sides. Technically threatening fork.
Well, where?
Uh, although there is a
Wait,
response because the rook will be after
can't he win
knight
a?
d3.
Can't Michael win a pawn on e5? Oh no, it is a fork.
Mm,
Sorry, I didn't see that. Yeah, prevent the fork.
okay, and he does
Interesting.
so. Um, hmm,
Interesting. Let's check up on the other top game, C Gray. All right. I
quite
mean,
crazy for wanting to push there. Yeah, I was about to say.
yeah,
Pushing is screaming.
it's a interesting position. I don't like it for white though. Very weak.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Moves for white here. And to pin.
What about D4? Oh no, D4 bad move. Sorry,
Yeah.
bad
Um.
move. Win the queen. I don't know what I'm saying.
Uh. Yeah. The counterpin there is something to think about. May have to get the queen off that file or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe e7 to prevent any tricks.
Yeah. It is Seagray's low in time.
Hmm. Is that
Must
like
be
a
nervous.
technical knight retreat? 97? Is that bad?
97. 97.
No good.
What's that winning move then? Knight G5.
Huh. Wow.
Gives the game away. Okay, we'll stay on this game until he moves. 3 minutes. So Anthony ended up on 3.5 out of 8. Harvey 5.5 out of 8. He's in contention to third place, or even second place, depending on how these games go. Um, Tom's fighting for 4 out of 8.
Yes, 6.
Interesting. You can now
Um,
win. White can win a pawn, maybe.
isn't that losing a rook, perhaps? Or
Okay.
losing the bishop?
Bishop takes. Bishop takes. Rook takes. So you grace just up a
Hmm,
pawn after that.
I see, I see.
I mean, I take. I take on d5. Also, if you knight takes e6, possibility, but it's just bad. What was
Hmm,
played? Bishop takes. Yep. So now white has a chance again. The h5 pawn's pretty weak. I don't see a good way to defend it.
oof, that's gonna hurt. Um, can
Now
you just
what?
retreat the knight here, maybe?
Knight h3. Knight h3. Knight takes h4. Might happen.
Okay, goes for this type. Um,
f3 doesn't seem right. Oh, it's
loosens the dark
yeah.
squares on the white king.
It's risky, but again, Seagray only 2 minutes.
Hmm,
I want to go back to the other game soon, but this is do or die right here.
heating up.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna check Kalish's game here. He's getting down to sort of the 1 minute. Black is threatening some mates, but it's all covered. Hmm. I think he's got some ill-placed rooks, I'd say.
if this position's gone back to a draw, Seagray. We'll
Oh,
go back in a minute. I want to go back to Michael Barron's game just to make sure if he's
okay.
completely winning, I'll get out. Oh, Michael Barron's losing.
Oh,
Takes. Wow. Oh, he lost his rook.
interesting.
Wow.
And now he's entering into a weird pin as well.
Wow. I don't know which game to
Um,
watch. I wish I could have two at once.
yeah, I have to do a bit of split screen technology. It looks like Ray and Flip's game might have equated a bit. I'm not sure what happened exactly.
Yeah. I think that might end up in a draw. It might be enough for Seagray to win. There's only two games
Interesting.
left.
I think the dragon game is the one taking the cake at the moment in terms of interestingness. The pin there is very interesting.
Yeah. So, will Michael Barron survive? If Seagray wins, Michael must win from this position. I have them
Okay,
both open.
yeah, he gives up the rook. Will it be taken? It will.
We could go back.
Okay. Yeah, not
It's
many
two bishops for
moves
the
to
rook,
consider
though.
there. Mm-hmm.
It's not end of the world just yet.
And Baron
Actually,
is
rook
probably
d rook
upset.
d2. Yeah, rook d2 looks good. Rook
Okay,
d2.
and Baron goes to the F file. Probably the safer of the two. Otherwise, I think Rook D6 would be having something to say about things.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to scoot over to the other game because it's getting down to 20 seconds. It looks like White's getting a good attack going. The two rooks on the 7th,
Yeah.
acting as lawnmowers, try to take someone out.
Is that a drawn endgame?
Craze game looks to be winning for white.
Who's white?
Yeah.
Who's
Oh,
white in that
flip.
game? Oh, they might both lose.
Yeah,
That's
possibly.
lucky.
I think Rook takes B7's in order.
Michael's trying.
He's on just 7 seconds.
If Michael resigns in the next few moves, we might have to see a forced draw in Seagray's game.
Hmm.
How likely do you think draw or win is for Seagray?
Unlikely at this stage.
Alright.
Lots of knight forks ready to happen. There's pawns dropping quite a lot. And a free piece has just been obtained. And Crazy getting down to 3 seconds. And he decides to give in the flag.
Oh wow.
So Flip will take that win.
3 people
As
in
for this
first
game,
place, looks like.
alright, and White's going to trade off into a losing endgame.
Yep. Really, Michael needs a draw now.
Entering the pin. Ugh, doesn't feel good. Oh, yeah, he's hanging off dear
Oh,
life. Yeah. H2, and where is the king going? Entering into the pin.
not good. Not good. Oh, this is the last game. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Oof, beautiful move. Dragon Knight's really taking it a step further here.
Oh, I see queen e2, queen h2 check, and you win the queen. Not going into it. Queen h2 check, maybe, with black. Yep,
I might have to go for the e-file here. Yep.
yep. Surprised there's no mate in the evaluation yet. Just yet.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Doesn't allow it allows a check, and that's it.
King
Revealing
e3.
an attack on his piece. Okay, now his queen's under attack, so that's something to think about.
Oh, wait, no.
I must go back to G1 or something. I'm not sure.
Where's the mate?
Um, Dragon Knight is struggling here, and it's not hard to understand why.
I need to give
Maybe like
checks. Just
some T1 or something? I'm not even know how to proceed here.
maybe rook d1 is worth a try. Yeah, rook h6.
Okay, it's probably a better try. Rook D1, there was always the E3 square available, so tricky.
Yeah. Oh, loses the bishop.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah, he can't enter the
Bishop,
pin. His bishop
bishop
is
e2.
gone for.
Never
Yep, now
mind.
you can pin the bishop, and that's going to do it.
Sorry, not loses. He
I
doesn't
said you
lose.
can pin the bishop. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yep. Just didn't know if you heard me loud enough, but yep.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see a resignation. Mate in 22.
Hmm. Mine says 26. They think you have a better engine than I.
Mate in 21 for me.
Yep, and taking might be a good move here.
It is. Alright, there's no
Check, looking
repetition.
for, but yeah, rook check is gonna. That
Yeah.
too. Wow. Okay,
Oh,
so that means it's
wow.
three-way tie.
Yeah, wow.
Interesting. A very odd final panel board, but there's a 1, 2, 3, all on five and
Yeah.
a half. Baron unfortunately not able to come back from Dragon Knight's attack. Well done from Dragon Knight. Big upset there. Um, yeah.
Wow. Wow. It's an amazing tournament, and we've got so many upsets.
Hmm.
Had so many upsets, yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Dragonite, fourth place, 5 out of 8. Snake in my boot, flip side, like Neutron, all 4.5.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, many
But
interesting games. I particularly liked the upsets against the title players. So well done if you were able to do that. Um, but yeah, a bunch of nice games. I really like that.
all right. Thanks for everyone watching the stream, and we'll see you for the Blitz Arena. I think